Shan, what about White House stonewalling efforts? Because Deputy National Security Advisor Charles Kupperman said he is seeking, quote, judicial clarity between following Congress's subpoena or a White House order not to testify. And now a judge has set a hearing for December on this. So if the hearing isn't until December, is this an effective strategy to block the testimony, stall until it's perhaps too late?
It is an effective strategy if the Democrats allow themselves to have to wait on the courts. I mean, I think it's fine for them to pursue the court strategy, but the far wiser thing for them to do is to simply wrap up these attempts to delay and obstruct into articles of impeachment of obstruction, much like there were in the Nixon case. In criminal law, we call that charging the other crimes evidence, meaning if you want to bring in other bad acts to show a pattern, you have to do a lot of litigation. But if you just charge the individual bad acts as crimes, that cuts through all that. So that's probably a good way for them to do it.
We know Kupperman shares an attorney with John Bolton, who's also been asked to testify. I wonder, we don't know yet if he will actually move forward and comply with a subpoena, or if he'll pull a similar move as we've just seen with Kupperman. But how crucial do you think their testimony really is?
I think they're both very critical. Bolton, obviously, particularly crucial. Legally, they're in slightly different positions because one of the things that Kupperman's asking for, as you pointed out, is this advisory opinion, and courts don't like to do that. I mean, Judge Leon is not going to tolerate any delays, but he may find it's not quite teed up right now because Kupperman isn't defying the subpoena yet. Bolton is cleverly asking, give me a subpoena, that'll tee it up, and I'll decide whether to comply or not. So from a legal standpoint, it makes more sense to first get the subpoena, actually choose to defy it, then you've got a real case for the judge to look at.